Now, BJP government's border aggression will most likely push Bangladesh permanently into China's arms. Within 12 months, we will witness that Chinese infrastructure will be highly operational near the Siliguri corridor. India will have sleepwalked into its worst nightmare, a hostile Chinese backed neighborhood which is sitting and controlling the throat of India's northeastern part. This is entirely a self inflicted ideological recklessness of the present central government. Why do I say this? See, Sirigudi threat is already materializing. Bangladesh took Chinese envoy to the Lalmonirhat airbase, which is just 135 kilometers from the Sirigudi corridor. There is rising fear that the Chinese surveillance aircraft will be swarming that area, constantly monitoring what's going on in the India's northeastern part and the Siliguri corridor. So this threat is not hypothetical; it is happening now. India's military also knows it. Our former retired general, who was the head of this Eastern Command, General Kalita, he has also warned that Chinese activities in Nepal, in western Bhutan, in northern Bangladesh is all pointing directly towards the Siliguri corridor. It's a classic salami slicing encirclement strategy. The way you slice salami into very thin slices, first you feel that nothing is going to happen, it's so thin, let them take, but eventually the entire salami is consumed that way. So India is slowly being surrounded by China and consumed like a salami, and our generals see it, but our politicians are way too busy winning elections and they just don't care about it. Then our push-in strategy, that we will push whatever Bangladeshi infiltrators we catch without even verifying, we will push them into Bangladeshi border. Recently, India, till now, I think India has pushed over 2,500 people into the Bangladesh border. By the way, many of them are Indian nationals, so which shows that how infiltration narrative produce real unverified cross-border consequences. Every push in is a Chinese recruitment poster. Then Bangladesh is already visibly pivoting. In the Yunus government, earlier it was reported that Lalmonirhat airfield of Bangladesh, they have already started building infrastructure, and as a result India had also started building infrastructure near the Siliguri corridor. So now there is a military language which both the countries are speaking to each other, so the damage is already done, and it's a point from where you cannot return. The now after the Bengal election victory, it makes it politically irreversible, because our present CM Suvendu Adhikari, he cannot soften his stance now on infiltrators without destroying his political brand. So the rhetoric is set, it's locked in, but the consequences are not. What must India do? First thing that India can do is get done with the Tista deal. India has gone on war footing to build military infrastructure around Siliguri corridor, because India feels India will be encroached from the Bangladeshi side by the Chinese. But had India gone through the Tista deal, it would have cost the fraction of cost of what it costed India to build the military infrastructure. So had India gone with the Tista deal, so India must do it on a war footing, do it quickly, and eliminate the strategic threat at its root. So India must do it now. Then India must halt its push-in rhetorics and reframe it as a sovereign confidence rather than weakness. Right now, what is happening is a chaotic, unverified expulsions of people from India into Bangladeshi border. Now, this only serves for Beijing for its propaganda. India must establish a formal, transparent repatriation mechanism which looks legal and internationally humane, which projects rule of law and not projects desperation. And India must improve its relationship with the present Bangladeshi government, the Prime Minister, at a personal level and at the highest level. India's calculus will be shaped more by what's happening in the border region. So India must make sure that whatever happens in the border region, the push-ins and all those things, are legal, ethical, moral, and follows the rule of law. And Modi must deliver visible, concrete bilateral wins rather than diplomatic pleasantries. And he must do it fast before the window closes permanently.